Hello? Oh, did this work? Yeah, I don't know what I've done. I am cursed, but hopefully this will last. That a new headset is on my to buy list going into the new year. And then I have everything kind of set up now for us to be good for like probably like 5 years. Got the new mouse, got the new PC, got a new desk, which the desk was just because my old desk was like a $5 desk that I bought at like a yard sale, and I was like, I don't know if I want to gamble all my like new equipment on top of this anymore, so I'm gonna actually get something a little bit more sturdy. Um, but yeah, so now it's just getting a new headset, and then I think I'm pretty much good. So that's good that I fixed that. Hopefully, if I close all this stuff, it keeps working. But yes, how is everyone tonight, Gosu? Fairy, Sika, how are you guys all tonight? I didn't know what we'd get up to. I was gonna maybe see if any of you needed help on Remix, but what you said, Gosu, it brings up a good point. I have not checked out that Infinite Horrors, so maybe I'll swing over that way and try to run it, see what we can do. Fairy needs a boost also. Yeah, I definitely can do that as well. We could do that. Let me try out this horrors thing, Infinite Horrors, and then we'll probably level the rest of the night, because I actually don't have too long tonight. Funny story, but I'm gonna leave it at that. Ducks, how are you tonight? I just literally fixed my stream, my headset on stream. I turned on the stream. I thought it was working because I could actually hear through it. But then I was like trying to talk to people and nothing was coming out. So I was like, well, this is real cool. But I don't know what I did. Got blessed with the miracle and now it's working. So that's what we're up. You living the dream? Yeah. Must be nice. Because it feels like I'm living a nightmare over here. And it's so cold. Boiling hot there? What's the temperature? I think Australia, you guys go by Celsius, don't you? So then I don't even have to do conversions. Yeah, so I'm also Celsius. So what's the temperature for you right now? Bareback gonna make some cookies? You don't know how to bake. Leave it up to the professionals. It's time to start a headset fund? I don't know. What is your guys' thoughts of, because not only is there like that type of goals and setup stuff, but I've noticed people have like sub goals underneath their channel on like the channel page or on like something on their screen. I wasn't gonna get into anything like that, but I mean, you guys are here every stream, so in my mind, you guys are the real ones, the loyal ones. So what's your guys' opinion on that? Like, I don't want to be asking people for stuff, and that's what I feel like that's what that is if I do that. So that's what, like, I don't have anything set up in that regard for that reason. But it's your guys' decision on that. Oh, you get a mount for doing this. So I accepted this quest. Like, what do I do from here? Like, why do I walk into this? Oh, wait, there's stuff behind me. You could put a wish list on your bio. Well, see, like I've seen people set like donation goals for like vacations. I know that's a common one. Like if I play a bit of League of Legends, so a common one is like a Korean vacation, or not a vacation, but like the paid to go to Korea to play ranked. So I've seen stuff like that. I've seen another WoW streamer channel that had a wish list of like Amazon things. But I don't know. Again, a lot of that doesn't seem like something I want to do. Does it matter which one I do, Horde or Stormwind? Does it ever go to 40 degrees in Canada? Does it ever? Yeah, but it's very uncommon. Like just straight temperature, not counting like heat. What's it called? Because for the cold, it's temperature plus the wind gives you a temperature. Is it humidity? Yeah, it's temperature plus humidity during the summer. The wind chill is like for the cold, but what's the opposite for the heat? I think it's humidity is what they, so it could be like today's temperature is 30 degrees Celsius, but with the humidity it's 35, something like that. So without the humidity where I live, I don't know if it's ever hit 40 as long as I've been alive. But like with humidity, I would say, yeah. No, they're both fun. All right, well, we'll start with the horde and see what happens. Oh, you have to queue up. So I did not look into this at all. You are in the kitchen, big dog. My wife says you suck. Man, why is your wife always dissing me? You know what I said? Put Ducks back on the PC. He don't know how to bake. We want good cookies, not shit ones, and that's what's gonna happen if Ducks is trying to bake. I said let the professionals do the cooking and the bacon, and Duck can just look pretty in the chair. At least in the US, the UV index is 12 as well, which is why we have an extreme weather warning right now. See, I'm like the opposite right now of extreme weather for freezing. Okay, go. So you're gonna have to walk me through this. What? Do I talk to this person in the middle? Okay, I'm ready to enter the vision. Show me the map of the vision. Should I keep this up maybe to see? Then clear stuff, gotta follow the quest prompts. This is the why am I jumping into like the hardest thing I could do in my new like layout? I don't even know, like I'm not feeling like what's the word, like comfortable in my new set yet. And you can make me do like this crazy thing. So like can I do massive polls, or is this bad idea? Like again, this could be so cooked. What have you got me doing here? If the purple bar goes to 0, you get kicked out. Okay, so how do I get it from going to 0? There are abilities that some mobs have to do purple damage. You gotta dodge, etc. Mass pulls are not ideal. Are not ideal. And where am I supposed to be going? I maybe should have at least read a guide on what the heck I'm doing here. Can I just walk in here and kill this guy? Can I kill Thrall? Or am I gonna die? Too late, I pulled it. Oh, that was easy. Oh, that was the end of it? Well, I didn't want to do that. Can I go again? Oh, that was the end. I fucked that up. There should be a quest item that restores yellow that you get 3 uses of. So that's the boss. You can kill once per run. Every time you kill him, it ends, but that's okay. Then you can clear more zones. It gets harder and harder. And as you get more full clears, you get mass, which up the difficulty. Okay, so collect the reward at the end. Where's the reward at the end? Oh. It's telling me to collect an award at the end, but I don't see where this award is. Oh, okay. Alright, well I'll head out and I'll retry this again. Did you do everything for reset tomorrow? No, I mean, on my main character, definitely didn't get them done on all the alts, that's a fact. Barely did half the shit I wanted to. The only thing I've left on the druid, well, I only need 2 more delves, but that's not like a reset tomorrow thing. That's just to get my last beast to 704. So there was that. And then I didn't do any M0s, or sorry, not M0s, like M pluses in general. For like a mythic piece. Like that's what, the only thing I've left for hero is what, chest? I need a chest and... Yeah, it's just chest, technically, because I don't know if I'm going to end up getting any myth pieces at this point, let's be honest. So, I'm just going to have hero set, hero trinkets, and crafted other pieces. I think is kind of what's going to happen. If I stumble upon mythic pieces, sure, I'll take it. But I'm not going to stress about it. Did you do 3 delves for the crest? Yeah, we did them on Tuesday, didn't we? Talk to the dragon dude on the right for upgrades. Oh shit, I didn't read that till too late. I don't need no upgrades. So, okay, I'm gonna kill everything again. Because I think I need to do that. And then... But you said not to mass pull. I'm trying to figure out why I shouldn't mass pull yet though. So they're doing an ability and if they hit me it drops the thing, or they're casting something. There are just some packs that have stuns, and you get stun locked into a pool. So as long as I'm not getting hit by the pools, I'm chilling. And what? How do I open this? I press it. Okay, it's just like that then. Okay. Can I heal this person to get him up? No, doesn't. Or he's getting up on his own, maybe? Okay, so that thing has a stun. So we'll remember that for when we do more of this. Full certain abilities too. I think the key to that is, like, I'll learn every ability these guys have, what mobs actually are dangerous and which ones aren't. Did I talk to him? No, after I stood up, I have to talk to him. Oh, these are time runs, so I should not be screwing around. Okay. They're not time per se, you get a slow... Yeah, that's what I meant, the slow drain. Oh, what's this? I mean, I'm corrupted or something now. Holy God, what just happened? I just got smited. Click down your quest on the right. I should clean up my stuff. Yeah, I just got beamed by the gods. You're trying to tell me this is how they introduce visions? There's no walkthrough or guide? You just go in there and you just get smited from the gods? There's a small upgrade tree that helps you with sanity drain. There's quests, but also get good. Yeah, true. True. Talk to the dude on the right. Alright, I'll do that. Okay. Visions aren't new at all. Well, they're new to me, and I just go in here and getting smoked. Then click on the hourglass. There is no dude on the right. Show me the map of the vision. Okay. So I come in here. If I kill this guy, it ends. So they came out like 2 expansions ago. Oh shit. Well, I haven't done them ever. Why am I doing this? Because Gosu said it's fun. And there's a mount and achievement. So I'm gonna do this and then we're gonna help Fairy level. Okay, so this way I got smited. Did I get smited because this bar went to the full purple? Is that what killed me? Or did me opening that door kill me? Oh, well, let's run it. We're gonna go to the left this time, though. I don't see, there's me killing all this stuff here doesn't seem to be beneficial at all. Like, I'm not oh wait, I am gaining stuff on the right. Okay, so I will keep killing these because I am gaining something from that. And we'll go up this way this time. And does opening doors doesn't seem to be doing anything bad. You've entered the corrupted zone. Oh, either way you go, you basically have to assist someone. Is that kind of how that works? The important part is to clear the objectives of each zone. Okay. There's a specific route you're supposed to go for max efficiency, effectiveness. Well, that is something I'll definitely have to check out at some point. Effectiveness? That's what you said? Guys, my brain is frozen. Give me a break. I'm freezing in the corner here. So I'm about to die again. Is there any way to prevent this? Like, why won't it let me hit him? And goodbye, cruel world. Based on your strat, I would say maybe do some leveling, watch a guide, see if you want to grind out the mount. Like, level, chat, revisit this when chat's not waiting. Oh shit, that's not a problem. You said go in on this without looking up anything. I could just look up a guide and just probably one-shot this thing. That'd be no fun. Yeah, you probably had time to put more thought process into it. Oh, the hourglass right here. I see what you're talking about. Has anyone full cleared it without upgrading this? I can always take him out too. A full clear with no upgrades on max difficulty 8 mass seems impossible, but I don't know. My wife wants to know if you're scared to show your face. Am I scared to show my face? Well, I don't have a webcam for the PC, but I obviously have an iPhone. wouldn't say I'm scared to show my face because as some people know, there is a way to see what I've looked like because I have streamed before. And so I don't know. I know at some point I'm going to like have to, but I don't have like an actual webcam for my PC to do it like on stream at the moment. But like that's what I know at some point I will get a webcam and then it's gonna be that. But I know Dux has always been crying about my good looks, waiting for a picture. I've sent him feed pics, but he wants the real deal. Can you still get the mounts after midnight drops? I'm not sure. And Gosu, I believe, was no, didn't we figure out you can't? Either Gosu said he wasn't sure, but I thought there was a Wowhead post saying you can't. Won't be home for a bit. Just want to say hey and hope your night is going well, Sal. Appreciate that, Ash. Enjoy your night. Alright, let's send this one more time. And then I will study it and we'll rerun it tomorrow. And we'll see how much better I get from actually looking at what I'm doing and not just running it down. Oh shoot. Oh shoot, move. Cookies are in? You also, what cookies did you end up making? You didn't say. Seeing as the feat of strength achievement from visions from BFA went away, I assume they'll go away for the... Yeah, I mean, that's true. That's true. All feat of strengths usually will do that. You're gonna send some my way? Let's go. I mean, did you bake them or did your wife? Because if you bake them, you probably can keep them. The dogs on the street probably don't eat your cookies. Everyone drop a face pic in Discord? Yeah, but my main thing is like, how quick after I drop a current face pic do I get like swatted? Also, okay, on God, if you want to have a, well, one thing, like I said, there is a picture of me like 10 years out there on the internet from when I streamed before, but if you wanted to have an idea of what I look like, what's his name? What's his name? There's an actor that actually looks very similar to me. Let me look this up. Or this is kind of timed. Do I really care? I gotta walk back to this other guy anyways. Pedro Pascal? A mix of that and... because when I was in Niagara Falls, I swear to you, someone said, they asked me, are you Pedro Pascal? And then I looked like directly at them, and they are like, oh, never mind. But My God, dude, you look like a lot like him. And I never like thought about that until like I did a comparison. And if I like kind of crop my hair out, then it's very similar. I am so lost in here. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing. What is this one guy's name? I'm trying to remember. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. Now I'm dead. I'll do the visions after I learn what I'm doing. Or maybe a little after. I'll quickly level Fairy and anyone else that wants leveled, and then maybe I'll run it back here. Because, I mean, I could see that being fun if I was actually looking at my screen. Yeah, why was that not coming up? See, another reference I've had before, but this was 10 years ago when I heard this one. I don't think we look similar now. But like a young, nah, see, I never really seen this, but another person said like 10 years ago, a young Ashton Kutcher with scruff. That was another one I've gone. But no, that one I don't really see, but the Pedro Pascal on God actually does look very, very similar. I'm not lying. What is up, Q? How do you want me to pronounce your name? Cutes? Cutes? You've seen my face in a photo from like 10, 11, 12, what, 13 years ago? The Pedro one, I'm not even kidding you. I've asked people after that was brought up to me in Niagara Falls, and they're like, yeah, now that like you look side by side, identical. I finished all my tunes. I could start a new one. What should I start? If you have one of every class, then at that point you should do it in the opposite faction of your favorite one, because it's always good to have it like that. But if you don't have one of every class, you should pick which one you need. Are you? Yeah, you are on. Chocolate chip, I poisoned yours. I'm in an ARAM game. I'm gonna make a few characters so I can take them into the raid with. Tell you how to get the achievement. Well, yeah, just join up. There's nothing young about this man. Old as fuck. I mean, that's true now. I mean, see, that's what, at some point my face is gonna go public. So, do I really, I could probably do that. after stream to the mods, because I'm putting my trust in you that you don't leak it early. I will prove it to Ducks and Green, and then they can confirm my story. My hair is a mess today, though. I'll tell you that. I had a winter hat on. On a scale of 1 to Pedro. On a scale of 1 to Pedro, I'm Pedro. That I'm not even joking. It's actually crazy because I've never did that comparison ever. I never thought of that ever because I liked was it Narco? What was that movie on Netflix like a couple years ago? About the like cartel or the in the Mexico. Yeah, I think it's. Let me look this up. Yeah, Narcos. Yeah. On Netflix. And that came out like, oh, okay, more than a couple years ago. Shit, that was like 10 years ago. But that's like, I watched that TV series and I loved it. And I never was, while watching it once, was like, hey, I look like this person. It wasn't until this year in Niagara Falls, because we went in the summer as well, because I just was there like a week ago, but in the summer, and I was walking what is called Clifton Hill. It's like the main attraction, well, outside of the actual falls. It's the main attraction hill, and there's like all these like haunted houses, wax museums. By the way, if you're coming to this leveling, let me know in game. Message me. And I can tell my story while leveling people. It's story time! Oh, I guess I could turn some lights off in here, because it could be a spooky story. There's actually like so many haunted houses on that road. On the Canada side of Niagara Falls. But I've never been in any of them. But I've been to Niagara Falls like easily 100 times. You thought I screamed during Dead by Daylight? When that, oh, what's his name? Michael Myers snuck up on me? I would literally die if I went into a haunted house. I'm gonna make more druids. Let me get in on this. So, okay, I think the group's full then. Ducks, Green, and he never told me, he or she. Green is cute, a girl or a boy? I'm trolling. You have, oh, you're capped. Oh, I got this guy in Mage, then I had the achievement. It's a boy? I mean, do you have the special FBI? Green says boy too. Alright, it must be a... If Green says it's a boy, it's a man, not a boy. I never added his note to his... He added my Battle.net, I'm pretty sure. But I don't remember if I added him his note. Does anyone remember which one he was? I can't wait till you guys eat your words doubting I look like him. The Ashton Kutcher one, I'm on board of not looking like that, and like I said, that was like a long ass time ago. But the Pedro one, it's actually uncanny. I have an uncle that would like match him even more though. Okay, just wait. One second. I'll be right back. I'm about to shut down Ducks. I am not lying. One second. You're leveling so fast right now. I know. Yeah, you should get all your characters ready. He is so old he left to go flip through a black and white photo album. Ah, well, fuck. I'm not that old. Okay, I gotta send this to myself on Discord. I had to go get my phone. Plus, the problem is like trying to find a spot that I don't leak my entire house. Where is this? I've seen your house? Well, I meant like stuff inside my house. Okay, how do I send this to myself? There. Now, when I send this to you, Ducks, like I said, my hair, well, right now my hair kind of does match his hair because his hair is a mess, but our hairs aren't same color, just not similar kind of style. And look from eyebrows to I can't remember if the mouth included, but like that's what you'll see when I send it here. No, I said that from the start. I'm not changing anything. I said that from the start. What are the different classes I need? Do you have a Demon Hunter? Play the new spec? I don't know. Don't you have... Do you have every class on Moonguard? That's what you should be leveling if you don't. That's my new suggestion to anyone that asks me what they're leveling. It doesn't matter. As long as it's Night Elf, Blood Elf, Human, females on Moonguard. Only look at certain parts of me and squint and I kind of look like the Walmart version of a person? No, it's better than Walmart. I could, like, with, like, a hair change, like I said, but if you went from just face, I could body double him in a movie. Okay, it went to my Discord. Okay, now I send this. I have to what? Download this? Oh wait, I could have just sent this directly to Ducks. I didn't have to send it to myself. I'm dumb. I forgot I have Discord on my phone. This picture is too big. The fuck? Guys, you're ruining the leveling speed. The speed leveling. Okay, so why can I send this picture to myself, but I can't send it to Ducks? How do I fix this? I got an idea. I'll download it onto Paint, and then I'll crop a photo of the other person beside me. Holy, this picture is massive. No wonder why it's fucking too big of a size. Why was that so big? Oh shit, where am I going? I am the worst multitasker ever. Did also where did Cutes go? We're gonna level one of his characters. He never wrote in who he was coming on, right? Or did I miss it? uh, you wish, you wish. Frig. Why is this picture still so big? I mean, now it's just fucking morphed. Okay, that looks roughly right. Apologies for the horrible resizing of this when it comes. The comparison we just did the other day was so Disney Plus. He's on there for one of the like profile, because you can pick profile pics on Disney. I'm trying to that's the one I'm trying to find to compare, because that's one we just did. This is insanity. Do they really not have that image available on Google? Do I really have to turn on my TV for this? So I was asking for the achievements. What class do I need to be to earn them? Are you like for the Helia quest achievement? Not the quest, the Helia achievement? It's by armor class. If that's what you were talking about before. So you need one cloth, one armor, or one leather, one mail, one plate. Yeah, so you've done your... What have you had on here? I don't even freaking remember anymore. So you'll need like a hunter or shaman. You'll need a mage priest. Warlock for a cloth. It's leather is monk, demon hunter, rogue, druid, and plates pally warrior, death knight. I'm not freaking signed into. Damn. I was gonna see if I could pull a picture from. Because I took one on my phone, but the resizing is. I butchered that, so I'm just gonna have to use it. But the size of it is so big that it's not working. I don't know why whenever you take a phone photo on your phone, it's just like gigantic apparently. Or I mean, I'm pretty bad with electronics, so let's be honest. I probably did something wrong, but. Green, do you have a guide for that visions also? Because I'm gonna do that tomorrow, and if you have a good guide for it, I'll follow the one you have. Seddon does. All right, I'll reach out to him. $800K gold to unlock all transmog slots and midnight confirmed. 6K to lock in and change each transmog at level 90. Offline for a bit. Thanks for the stream. If you're done before I'm back, not a problem. Thank you for suggesting and showing me where the visions were, because I was looking for that, but I know idea where to begin. Oh my goodness. I haven't logged on to my Facebook on the new computer. I just locked myself. Basically, that's my, now you know, that's how old I am. I'm not too old, but not too young when I have Facebook. Or had Facebook, I should say. It's not something I use very often. I think they're going to change that though, unless that is straight from Blizzard. Because they say they wanted to balance how much it cost. Well, yeah, I heard they slashed the amount from when they first released it, but that's what, is that amount that they just gave the slashed amount? Because I don't recall what the total amount was the first time around. Oh, this is being a bitch. Apparently there's 50 slots actually, so 2 million. But I don't know why you would ever need that many. Well, that's what all the different slots are also like, your transmog will change depending on where you are. So you can set it up like if you're in the town or city, it'll change this. If you're underwater, it'll change to that. If you're on a flying mount, if you're in a raid, if whatever you're doing, that's what all the slots are for. So if you wanted to like completely customize how you look everywhere you went, you'll need that many. I mean, the RPers are gonna love that shit. Yeah, I mean, I most definitely have a Goldshire set up. That's why I went back and bought that chain vest from the trading post. That I still haven't learned my fishing training. Yeah, I need to do professions as well. Yeah, yes I am. It's gonna look very nice. But I gotta get off this Worgen. I also have to make that pimp Worgen costume. I'm gonna be ballin' in Goldshire. Oh wait, isn't this set right here? I thought this warrior. Your character DC'd Harry. I think I just realized I have a wedding to go to on the day of early access. That sounds rough because I was in that same boat. Mine wasn't a wedding. I had a book to Las Vegas planned that I actually had to cancel. And then like the following week, I had a Florida trip to Orlando planned, and I'm still going back and forth on, am I also canceling that? Or am I gonna go and just like take my PC with me? Because like the problem is like all this was like started from a YouTube channel that I'm still like trying to work on, but there's just like no content I want to share because it's like pointless kind of. I don't want to put out just waste of nothing. But on Midnight, that first month will be like endless YouTube content that I can put out for guides and stuff. So if I want to take the YouTube channel serious, like I basically cannot not be playing WoW and posting. And the guy who's getting married is a WoW friend. What, I mean, at that point, why are they not canceling the whole wedding? Or just moving it into WoW? I mean, you think they'd understand. Is it a vacation wedding, or it's at least is it close by? You go to the ceremony. You got to pick up on that free dinner. You can't skip it on that. Is the after party free alcohol? It's like a 12-hour drive. Yikes. Can you go there the day before? Oh, I guess on the way back it still would be 12 hours on the way back. Yeah, that's a buy a laptop, take a bus, and play in the bus. Usually busing companies actually have like playable internet sometimes. I guess it really depends on where you're going through, but I took a bus one time from Canada to where did we go? Pittsburgh, and then we went to like West Virginia, and most of the time I had internet service. And I didn't even think about this. These days, your cell's data is pretty good, that you could hook up your internet through that. Because I took that bus ride way back. Like when I was a teenager. But it'll be the most beautiful place. I think I might just miss a day, but that's okay. Yeah, remember the first day is gonna probably be like a DC fest, and servers gonna be down for 37 hours anyways. So, missing the first day, you really won't miss much. We have pretty bad coverage all our highways. You start school January 20th? RIP. March I'll be in school too. Are you, is your course online or in like in classes? Full-time in classes? Well, that's a take a laptop, play in class angle. Is your school close to you somewhat, or do you also have a long drive? I work there, so I'm at university from 8 a.m. Oh, well, I mean, at least the day of, by the time servers are playable, you'll be home in time. But the following day and going to bed early, that's gonna suck. I'm definitely, I'm definitely taking time off. I haven't done it in forever, but we're full sending this one. I'm gonna play it like I was a teenager again. Did I think it was you, Fairy, in Discord. I think I should check. Did you ever figure out how to get in the neighborhood on retail? I was reading. No, that was actually Gosu. Gosu that was right wrote that, I think, actually. Gosu's rating. He's in Mana Omega. Huge. No, no, not the crazy one, just our guild one. No, I think the crazy one, we have to get on somebody's Battle.net that has access to it, or just straight up get invited to it. But I think the easiest route is going to be getting on Battle.net friends with someone that has access to it. Yeah, you should move your place there. What, are you just in a public lot right now, or are you with a different guild? Yeah, just a random public one? Well, then you most definitely should be. Sounds good. I probably should put some time into my house one of these days. It'd be better to do it before midnight drops than after midnight drops, because I'll be so busy with other things. So one of these streams, I need to figure out what I was gonna do. I was hoping they would put interactive games in them as well. Like I've seen someone create like a chessboard or a checkers board, but I feel like that they should have like a table that lets you go in and play stuff like that, or even like some card game. If not in the houses, in the neighborhoods also, like that. I want like I don't know if there still is, but in one of the iterations of the neighborhoods, there was like a Guribashi Arena looking building, and I wanted it to actually like have those effects as well. It'd be like they could make neighborhoods so well to like host events through. Oh, you used to play Sims? I played a bit of it like the very early versions back when. Did you play back when I can't remember if it was Sim 1 or Sim 2, but like you had a CD for each one, so you'd have like CD Pets and like CD, I can't remember all of them, Halloween, and you had to like so many different ones. You had all the expansion CDs. Yeah, back then, like I played like that. I played Zoo Tycoon and Roller Coaster Tycoon, and then like Warcraft 3 and Diablo. Trying to remember. Oh, Stronghold Crusader. That was another Age of Empire. Those were all the old games I played. I played a lot of this game called Heroes of Might and Magic. Let me look that up because it does sound familiar. I mean it looks very familiar, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I played that. I mean, I see there's different numbers of them too. So I can't tell which one. Was this game ever on like console or PSP or Game Boy or something like it looks so familiar, but I don't remember playing it on the PC so much. Tycoon games were my fave. Yeah, I played a lot of like the Zoo Tycoon. Warcraft 3 though, custom games, that's probably was like my my early PC games. Some of my funnest times was on like the custom games in Warcraft. Back online, what I miss? Oh, we're just still story time, just leveling people's alts, talking about old PC games we used to play back in the day. We brought up like there was Sims, there was Roller Coaster, Zoo Tycoon, there was Heroes. Where was that one? Heroes of Might and Magic, Diablo, Warcraft. If we go way back when I was a wee kid, anyone play the Raider Rabbit game? And there was like an elephant? Shit, I could never find that elephant. Then my first MMO was Final Fantasy 11. I've been MMOs ever since. I mean, technically my first MMO is RuneScape. I mean, some people, I don't know if they count that or not, but that would have been my first one. Or yeah, RuneScape was before. Then I played this like really, I don't know if anyone have heard of this. It was called like Silk Road Online. I played that and Adventure Quests. I think those were the names of them. I don't know how widely acknowledged those two are amongst everyone. Chips Challenge? What's that? Let's look that up. Okay, I definitely have not played this. Yeah, sounds good, Perry. We probably won't get the mage to 80, but we can work our way as far as we can. I wish I had an extra day in my day to go back to Final Fantasy 11. Is there much difference between that one and the current one? I think, what is it, Final Fantasy 14? That was like one of the only MMOs I've never actually attempted to play. Then started playing things like Terra and Ion. Is it Aeon or Ion? So I know of that one, but I haven't played that one either. No, that like after RuneScape and Silk Road, and well, see, and then Adventure Quest, something like that in that random order. Once I played WoW, it's been like every time I go play another MMO, and my favorite stuff is the PvE content. So whenever I go to another MMO, I'm just like, why am I playing this? Because none of these match WoW's PvE content. If I was big into PvP, it could be like a different story. I maybe would be playing a different MMO. Because other games do have great PvP. But like the PvE content, I don't think it even comes close. I think the only game that I actually thought was like pretty good PvE content was shit, Lost Ark. But obviously that had its own problems of being like pay to win and stuff like that. Yeah, so much difference in to the old just released to smart. It's lit. I love it too. It sort of switched back to WoW and felt better. You have a sub to Final Fantasy 14. Well, that I remember a couple, like not even that long ago, didn't like a massive population of WoW players switch over? Because I remember some of the streamers that I was watching from time to time, they all started playing it. And why I never made that swap was like, I actually don't like the realistic graphics or like more versions of I like WoW's cartoon fictional like character look. Uh, if you put 1 point in your weapon fairy, you'll get your XP bonus. I mean, at this point, you're probably... Oh, maybe you're not even here yet. I didn't look at that either. But the first level's slow if you don't put your first weapon point in. But I wasn't paying attention to where you actually were. I just hovered your name, realized you're still 10. Elven or whatever they're called, Reaper PvE, Scholar PvP. I don't know if have I even looked up? I don't know if I've even looked up what Final Fantasy 14 looks like in game. It's beautiful, very different to WoW. WoW style is more my vibe, yeah. I mean, that's same with me. I honestly like this style of graphics. And I know a lot of people say like WoW graphics suck, but this is actually the graphics I prefer when playing game. I think that's the same reason why I like League of Legends over because I played a bit of Smite, but those graphics are so bad that it was hard to ever go more into that game. Another game that I played in an insane amount of time, I think I have 12,000 hours on Steam. That was the one I late into Green and Ash that one day. Is Ark Survival Evolved. I don't know if you've ever dip your toes into that mess. It's called Ark Survival Evolved. It's through Steam, and it has like dinosaurs. I mean, it was based on dinosaurs. At this point, it's like, I don't even know, aliens or technology what's gone from there. I don't know how... It used to be pretty popular, but at this point I think it's a completely dead game. It had some pretty bad like game decisions and like dev decisions. I know, like, I was big into the PvP for that game, and it was the smaller part of the community, so I actually don't know what killed it for the PvE community, because they were massive. There was like 1 million people or something like that playing the PvE content of that game. You like the style more and you like WoW's lore more. I think that's most people's. I think most people do prefer the graphics in games like Final Fantasy XIV over the WoW graphics. But like, old lore was really good. You still think new WoW lore is top tier? I thought new WoW lore doesn't get a very good approach. I don't actually even know it. I just have seen like a lot of videos titled like, "This is a shit show," basically. I see a lot of vanilla players complain about the lore, but I think it's great. I don't have as much attachment to it. Experiencing it as a newer player feels awesome. I definitely see that. I think that's kind of what's happening is like the lore we grew up on, where like, again, it was Horde versus Alliance, very attached to that, and like orcs are like these like kind of savages type thing that just like want to take over Azeroth in some sense. But then like the story of them just trying to find a new home was like a balance. But I think to that story where people were raised on that, they like I don't know, the fight, the war, the that I don't know how to phrase that in another way, but basically like I almost want to say it like a manliness, but green's near, so we all know how that's gonna go if I say that. But I think that's like what the old lore was kind of based on, is like that, where the new lore, from what I heard, is more like friendly. This is, again, I don't actually know any of the new lore. That's where we're gonna do like a movie. the day before. Because I need to get caught up on the lore. I like the old lore. Well, I didn't say you weren't gonna like it. I just didn't know if me phrasing it as the way I did was gonna, you know, trigger you. Hello, how are you? How have you been? How was your holidays? I haven't seen you in a bit. I didn't want to bring back flashbacks for you. Pretty good. Mine was very busy. Didn't feel like a holiday. What did you go away on your New Year's and Christmas, or you just hung out with friends and family and stayed local to yourself? Why do I keep getting all these hungering claws? Oh, you worked? I mean, that was pretty much the same for me. And then I had 2 days off, but I was like cooking and baking the entire time. So after Christmas, we ended up going to Niagara Falls for a night just to actually get some relaxation. But we ended up going to the water park there, so there was so much like people running around that I mean it was nice, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like relaxing on the beach. It was like relaxing in a theme park vibe. You're finally off tomorrow? Well, what about January 20th? Are you off then? And March 27th? Did you make sure you booked off the midnight days? Oh damn, you're close to me then? What, are you like in Canada or northern states? Because there is a lot of people from Canada here. But I don't remember if you said where you were. You haven't booked them off? Do you think you're going to, or Canada? Yeah. Canada is representing here. Probably not. Well, that's what day of release probably does not work a book off, because usually it does come out to the afternoon, and then usually it's the shit show. So, I wouldn't worry too much about that. And then depending on your server, if you're on a high pop server, the following day usually is a crap show. But then from then on, like, it's usually pretty good. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this time I haven't taken off for a WoW expansion in forever. So this one I'm full on gonna pull a teenager, what I would have done back in the old days, and I'm gonna just like slam my face into the midnight. So much so that I canceled the trip to Vegas. That is the level of grind I'm about to do. You always did and regretted it? I'm 50-50 with you on that one. I've definitely have done certain ones that I've regretted. But on the other hand, I've also had really fun ones, so it's a gamble for sure. I would be more on the board of like doing half days, like do a morning shift, and then by like afternoon be ready to go, or like skip the first day and then take off like the next 2 days, something like that. What is up, Declax? How are you? Yeah, that is commitment. That's what well, I really want, I've really been enjoying doing YouTube and Twitch. Now, I don't know how much Twitch I'll get into for that first little bit because I want to pump out a bunch of YouTube videos. So that's why, like, if I wanted to actually do that from just randomly starting it and enjoying it so much, there's no shot I cannot be there for like the first week of the new expansion. So like I'm pretty much forced to cancel the vacation because being late to that party would just be like, especially as like a new content creator on YouTube, it would just be like devastating. I was always too far ahead of my guilds when it came time to raid. They were never prepared, so I felt I wasted my time going to try hard. I mean that makes a lot of sense. I never thought about it that way. I've always myself played in like with people that are calling off like the first week and grinding it endlessly, if not 2 weeks. So I'm used to that. So I never thought about it your way, where if you're in a very casual guild and you're out there grinding, and maybe your guild only first week doesn't even do the raid or only kills 1 or 2 bosses, you really don't need to like min-max that much. So I could see why people might consider that a waste of time. You're leveling right now? Mind if I come soak some XP? Yeah, of course. That was probably you that just joined. Yeah, no problem. We're not going too much longer, because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and it's kind of far from where I live, so I gotta get up early still, and then after that I gotta go into work, and you know, I'm just living the life right now. My old guild was like, after it fell apart as blank. Well, have you found a new guild? I mean, depends on what you're looking for. But you can shack up with us. We're gonna do some normal and heroic mode. We are not touching mythic. That's too much of a commitment to like raid lead / guild lead a mythic guild, when my like main goals right now is like seeing where this content creating goes. But we are gonna attempt doing some normal and heroic with the community. You don't. Well, I'll probably end up mythic raiding. See, I keep going back and forth on it, but I could see myself mythic raiding. It just won't be with like my guild. Like I might just throw. I mean, if they don't make me leave my own guild, I might just like raid with a random guild. That I would come back each week, like once or twice a week. But like that's all I can kind of commit to that. Because I'm gonna have geared tunes for sure, because I'll be running so much stuff with the community that I'll have multiple characters that are geared. And as long as I just have to like show up and do something, that's much easier than setting that all up when I have like other plans. Hope you're feeling okay, Sarah. Yeah, it's just it's a follow-up to another appointment, but yeah, everything went quite, or was going quite well. Oh, you are in mine? Well, that I'm the only one online. You're definitely Mythic rating? Yeah, like my favorite part of this game is rating, and that's why like I know the amount of work it's gonna take to lead that, and there's like no shot at all that I can do that. Because like I'm gonna be doing a bunch of YouTube videos for midnight. I want to do, after that slows down, I want to come like back into streaming as much as possible. And then that's just like my gaming time, which is like limited on its own. Then I have like a bunch of IRL stuff that like having to form 20 people, make sure they're doing like X, Y, Z. There's like, that would be literally impossible with my current life. You're in on your druid, your main? Well, I appreciate you joining up. Have you started building a house in the neighborhood? Or are you not too interested in the housing system? I mean, after people, I need to get access to that one community, because when if I show that to people, what people can do, and that's what I've been saying, like the potential is insane on things you can do. I think there won't be anyone that doesn't want to do housing, but I think what Dux has been saying all along, that he just needs to hire like a house builder, I think that is actually going to be a massive profit for people. Because Blizzard's already said that they are going to make it that you can have other people build in your house. So I guarantee you the trade chat at some point is just going to be like so poppin' with people selling house builds. Because like the creativity I've seen on the one server is like on a whole nother level that I would without a doubt be buying like a housing build. Like I would spend so much gold on some of those builds I've seen. You're farming transmog. Look at that, we corrupted him, Green. We corrupted Hot Ducks, he's farming transmog. Remember when he was like, I'm too cool for that? How should I join the group? Oh, are you not? I've had 2 random people just request join my group. Okay, one's green, I just realized. One's fairy. Wall of Hope. Okay. Your clam god? Clam gob. Do I have you on Battle.net? Or are you in the community? I don't have you on Battle.net. Do you see my character? If you want to message me, I can invite you. But if not, you'll might have to join the community. If you're, oh, I see you. You are level 10, so put your first point in your weapon. I'm a boy, I made a boy. Yeah, I mean, we're all men here, aren't we? So we were all boys the whole time. There we go. There you go. I'll have to add you. That's how. Well, yeah, that's what like uh the amount of times you're back here. I'm surprised that we didn't even have each other at it already. Because that's what a lot of stuff sometimes like we'll do off stream as well, and then whenever we do content even on stream and maybe you're not in the stream, I've whispered people like, hey, do you need a boost, or hey, we're doing old raids, do you want to hop in and get some mounts and transmogs? Now we're mice. I mean, some days we're all men here, some days we're all vegetarians. Yeah, so you'll never know what tomorrow will bring. My next boy is gonna be called Men Are Stinky. Yeah, when that happens, this whole community, we're mass reporting that name, right? We're sending her to the shadow realm. Agreed. Yeah. See? I think that's what life's real power is, when your community is so big that you can just have them mass report someone and we just say, see you later, alligator. I mean, is that like the type of goal we need to achieve? Because could you imagine that Rep Paladin that totally trolled me? We could have sent her to the Shadow Realm to never be seen again. Speaking of Swifty, right, when I was trying to fix my headset, I was testing YouTube videos because my volume, I couldn't hear anything on my headset. But I seen Swifty put up a YouTube video just today. I haven't seen much of him. I mean, I know him from back when I played like 10 to 14 years ago, and I seen him post a video today that he got Twitch permabanned. I didn't get to actually hear what it said. That was just the title. I heard Swifty put out a YouTube video today saying he got permabanned on Twitch. It was on YouTube, on his official channel. We only do good here. So when we mass report, it is specifically gonna be on ducks. He has 350-80. We need to trim them down to he has less than I have. He needs the best paladin in the world to save him again. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's how we're gonna play it like Survivor, and the community will decide who gets voted off the island. Yeah, I basically don't know what he got permabanned for though, because my headset was still bricked. But I probably tomorrow I'll check into that because like I don't watch Swifty too much anymore. Well, I watch him nothing at all. I didn't even know he still did streaming. But that was like an OG WoW streamer. So for that to get like permabanned, I wonder what happened. Because he pretty much founded the kind of rules because him and all the other ones back then, like this wasn't really a thing, so they kind of were raised with the rules. So how would you break the rule being around them for like the past 14 years? Oh, you've seen it too? And he doesn't say what happened? Oh. Well, what the heck was the video about then? Because it was short. It was like 2 minutes long. Oh snap, I need to find my hidden immunity idols. Yeah. Yeah. And so that'll be to all the viewers, you'll be voted off the island. And to all the mods, it'll be the opposite. It'll be like The Apprentice, and we'll be like, and you're fired. It was clickbait. He clickbaited me into saying he was permabanned. He's disputing it, but thank you for always being here. I hopefully be back soon type thing. Who gets booted tonight at the Tribunal Council? Alright. It's up to the community. Cast your votes. You type their name and they are anonymous. Only I can actually see them. We should have invited her to the channel during that raid. I missed some good content. Was I even streaming during that? I didn't even remember. Oh, you tried? Man, that would have been hilarious. Get her and Green to go in a Discord together. That would have been content. I could have put that as a YouTube short for real. Tonight on WWE Raw. You want the Firebirdie? Let's do more runs. Well, we do those every week. Every week we after reset we do one set of them. If like next for midnight and then probably for like the War Within raids, as long as there's like demand for it, I would run a bunch of them because I have so many alts and I like collecting mounts and achievements and collecting pets, mounts, and transmog are achievements. So like once a week even, I would like just one night just be blasting endless like farms with the community. But with retail being like so dead, I have a hard time even filling one group, let alone doing it like multiple times. But I'll also have to be somewhat cautious or like come up with some type of strategy that some random person can't just ruin it for people. You're a mount whore? Yeah, that's what like I was an achievement whore back when I played a lot. So like if you look at what was a good breakdown of it, it was quests, I think. Like so I played all these, all this, and then this is only from Legion Remix. So like Draenor is somewhere between these two is when I quit. So like I had like everything up to like Draenor. So I kind of remember the numbers. It was like this total achievements earned was like 2,400 and like the total amount was like 2,700. So I was only missing like roughly 300 achievements. And I know a massive amount of them was PvP. So, because that's what I remembered I had to start doing was like PvP ones. But then I had everything else kind of done. You don't have alts? I got alts. Maybe not the geared alts, but I got alts that can be boosted. In midnight, you're predicting an explosion in my stream? I mean, that would be awesome. But on how Twitch works, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna go because like the one thing that I foresee kind of happening is like right now, by the grace of God and Johnny Cash and Baby Jesus and Beyonce, that people are recommended here. But when midnight drops and all like the big streamers come, because like Shroud's always an example I know. He doesn't play WoW throughout like the seasons, but he is like he likes playing WoW, so he always comes back. I think Disguised Toast, that was another one that would do it. So there's a bunch of like massive streamers that don't actually like play WoW on stream. They come back for like the release of a new expansion. So the category is going to be filled with like that stuff that I think I'm going to be so behind in the dust that if anything the stream kind of like slows down during that time. But I mean I hope for the best. But that my goal is to focus a lot on YouTube and put out great guides like I did for Legion Remix, and hope that can like combat the massive like zerg of new content creators coming to WoW for the hype. You got 8 accounts. Are you paying? Are you paying for all your accounts with like dollars or gold? It was good times more setting up, learning how to do it. Do you guys remember the multi-boxer that used to play like 40 accounts, or it was like 72 accounts? I can't remember. That shit was always hilarious to see. I've ran into him so many times in like the cities. He would self-raid them, and I think I got him in AV one time even. There was back in I was a Death Knight during this time, so I'm trying to remember. Was this during Cataclysm? There was like a massive PvP team I played with that we like pre-made AV queues, and the people that ran it was like had the world's most honorable kills. So like the group I ran with was like the 4th in the world, the 7th, and then like a bunch of like from 10 to 100. And I was spamming those with them. They would set up like AV traps that we would get them all spawning on a graveyard, and we would just like farm them forever basically to raise your honorable kills. Like as it was, where did that show? Is it WoW Progress? I think back then WoW Progress showed it. I don't know if they still do though. I don't even know, is there honorable kills listed in here? Yeah, total honorable kills. There still is it. So if you go on WoW Progress under characters, under more, and you scroll down, there's honorable kills. So these were like massive BG teams setting up. And how we would do it is like there would be there's groups of 5, right? So math is hard. 8. There would be 8 team leads, and then you'd be like, okay, Q pop, and then people would say yes or no, and then you would just keep doing that until all 8 said like, okay, Q popped. Did you used to be able to queue as 10? Like shit, I don't remember there being 8 team leads. I thought for some reason at Max there was like 4 or 5. Maybe we never ran with a full 40? Because goddamn, that'd be hard to get all 8 to say Q popped. You used to pay with gold. I only pay with my main now that multi-box is gone. Just do you and good things will come. There's gonna be a big rip right up the rip, all about endurance, the long haul. Well, that's what, like, I mean, I got that because I actually play WoW. Why I kind of am weighing back and forth. I don't know if you heard that I had 2 trips booked for the time Midnight's dropping. One was to Vegas that I already canceled that myself, but I have another one the following week to Florida that I'm like, do I cancel? Do I not cancel? I mean, it would seem silly to cancel both my actual vacations and then like kind of make nothing of it. So that's what like I'm weighing back and forth, like what do I do? Do I go on my trip and then miss like the most important midnight time for content creation, or do I send it? Do you get more loot on Mythic or 25? Well, what for which one? Because like Mythic only goes back to what? The end of MoP? And then everything before that was heroic? And I don't know from they're gonna be two separate loot things as well. Cause you got the mythic loot and heroic loot. Like I don't think like if you're talking mythic, what's it called? That's for an example, mythic ICC. I don't think it lets you go into mythic ICC. I think you have to turn it on heroic, and then it's a heroic 25 man. I'm not sure how they've adjusted all that. Yeah, he was the one that helped me set up. Oh, really? That's so cool. Is he still around at all? Or has he just like abandoned WoW after they made multi-boxing like that bannable? Didn't he run his own raids? I'm not sure if he ever... Did he do raids as well? I don't even know. I just remember running into him all the time in like cities. But, I mean, shit, I would do the same thing. That'd be so cool. It'd be hard to like pilot like the highest tier raid though yourself. Especially in any times you had to do split groups. It was tricky. It was like pre-mades you could queue as 5 at once and try the same all the queues you done. MOP allows you to only run one type a week. Well, yeah, like, see, when does, I'm trying to remember when Mythic came out. Was it Mythic just for Siege of Orgrimmar? I'm trying to look at WoW Classic MOP right now. Because I think it's just Siege of Orgrimmar that was Mythic. And then you can only run one of them? Could you run Mythic and normal? What are you trying to find? Because like, isn't that kind of like what you decide if you want to do heroic or mythic? Because they're gonna drop two separate gear. Oh, he went back to EVE Online? See, that answer makes a lot of sense, because to have the amount of money to run that many accounts, like, you must be filthy rich, and EVE Online, I've heard people spend a horrendous amount on that. So I 100% believe that. Does he still do like multi-boxing for that, or what does he do for that? Does he still make content? Like, I know he did stream. I just don't remember what his name was. I'm trying to get Gears tokens to turn in, so I want as many rolls out as possible, but I think you are right. Heroic is the highest tier on... Yeah. Well, gear tokens, like tier tokens is what you mean? You have how many alts? You could... Transmog is like your account wide unlocked, so you just have to get on any one of them. If there are farm trips, definitely discuss that with your farm. But if you're trying to make something out of the stream at midnight, you Could give it a shot. Worst thing, you could schedule a different trip later on or something. So that was like the Vegas trip was prepaid by work. So like that wasn't something I could change. Where the Florida trip I am paying for, and I do have like the cancellation policy of like before like the end of February, and I thought about changing it, but it's already like so late in the year. If anything, like I would have moved it up to happen like probably before pre-patch, so like January 20th, which I mean ain't the worst decision. Maybe I think more on that later. But if I'm gonna delay it, the only reason I go to Florida is like to break up the winter because I'm from Canada. So if I push it back any further, I mean I'm into the seasons where it's actually nice here and like kind of too hot for me in Florida. So that's what, at that point I would just probably not do it at all. But then it's like, what, I'm gonna go another year without like any actual time off and just keep on that grind. I don't know if my sanity can handle that, because like right now I have work, I have a schooling course, and I've been like doing YouTube or Twitch like as much as I can. So my amount of like hours just basically doing some type of work or learning is horrendous. That if I don't think I last another entire year for let's sit back and put my feet up time. My sanity would be gone. I wouldn't. Right now I'm like being the civil leader of the Horde. I'd be turning into Sylvanas and just like it would be over. I'd be running the Horde into the ground. I do so play Horde. Don't you say that language in here. I am the Horde. Looks like he stopped streaming his videos for all of BFA still. Yeah, BFA is when I actually see, like, that's the most memory I have of him. I know I seen him before that as well, but it was the BFA city. Because I played, BFA, I played for like a month, I think, on release. And I was playing a warrior because I remember farming that sword. But I just remember that city was like flooded with his characters. What was his name? So I could look it up. Maybe I can even find myself being clapped in one of his BFA city raids. Yeah, it's going to come down to a sacrifice to make depending on what your goal is, and from there. Yeah, and that's what, like, this opportunity just kind of dropped in my lap somewhat, and I would hate to waste an opportunity like this. But then, like, at the same time, it's like, you think, is this actually an opportunity or like a phase? And then you're risking a trip a 2-week trip to Florida. So close to getting this achievement. What achievement are you trying to get? You're in this group leveling. Oh, is it like one of every class to 80? Is that what you're trying to work on? I put it in chat. Oh, I must have missed it. Let me copy paste this to myself. And I'll look it up later. He showed me how to make 5 million gold an hour with 8 bucks. 5 million gold an hour with 8 bucks. Well, Ducks, why weren't you doing that? We could be rolling in the money right now. Instead, I'm out here killing slimes for 1 gold an hour. Farming an area in WOD, it was a mix of raw gold and some grams. You would vendor. I got Demon Hunter Rogue after Warlock down. Finally home, Ash. How was it? Back in WOD. Well, I played during WOD. Let's see if I remember any gold farms. Trying to remember. I remember an XP farm that I was hoping, like, because I was playing WoW Classic before I played Legion Remix, and I was hoping MoP goes to WoD, but like a lot of people think WoW MoP Classic like kind of ends after that, and they skip WoD, which like I was looking forward to WoD because that was like where I ended off. Plus, I knew I had a serious broken farm for like leveling back then that I actually got all of my classes to 80 from 70 to 80 in like I think it was like 15 minutes or so. Like it was so broken. And it depends on what patch, because they end up fixing it. So it depends on what patch if they do the WoW Classic, it might work during it. I just went to some family's house for dinner, stayed longer because my mom likes to talk, but it was good. Well, what'd you eat? Oh man, talking about dinner. I'm starving. Sometimes I forget that I haven't eaten. Burgers? Oh, sorry. It's that time. Regular hamburgers, chicken burgers. Do people call them chicken burgers or chicken sandwiches? Also, I came in pretty late, so I'm assuming you're ending soon. Yeah. Yeah, I was actually ending 30 minutes ago, but you know me, I get to talking and story time, and then time flies by, and then people are leveling and just somebody's 80 in here. I just realized clam gods are here eating lasagna too. Everybody's eating but me. What is going on here? My new, you know what my new thing needs to be? I don't think, the problem is I don't think anything's open 24/7 where I'm from. but I'm about to put a damn like Chinese restaurant number on screen, and people have to order food to my house to feed me so I can keep leveling. That's the new goal in this channel. That's when I've made it. Is when a bowl of like beef and broccoli shows up at my door. Then I can retire my life happy. Just regular hamburgers? What? Let's go. I prolonged the stream. Sheesh. Pinch whistle and arc sword or whatever was awesome for leveling. So, I don't know. That's what I don't. Okay, for the stream, I hope this doesn't get back to Blizzard and they brick it, because I was looking forward to just coming out of nowhere, leveling so quick. But you know, I go above and beyond for you guys, so I'll leak it. I'll leak it now. No, but they're not gonna find it from here. Where the heck is the Watt Islands? Okay, right here. So it's in Frostridge Fire. This cave, right? Okay, the cave's not even on the map. There's a cave in here somewhere. And you go down there and there's a bunch of these little eggs. And one, like, boss or elite that pass in a circle. And you just run a build that has, like, massive AoE. Because the eggs have, like, no health. And you just, like, farm the shit out of them. And they just, like, level you so quickly. I would have said longer, but I kind of forgot my headphones. Thanks for boost, not a problem. That better be a lock. What's your address? Typical streamer begging for money? Sheesh, I ain't begging for money. That's actually a thing? What, the food delivery to my door? Whoever's living that life, they have life figured out. That's all I'm saying. Like a little Kung Pao chicken or Kung Pao beef show up. Oh my god. Little pho. A little banh mi. Like that's what I am a man of food cultures. Pretty much everything I like. We could go to India, get some curries. Beef vindaloo, you name it. Steak and grilled vegetables. Now you guys got me drooling over here. Why are we talking about food? I just said I was starving. My dad has been helping me look for a car to save up. Back in 3. Thanks, dude. I'm off to the gym. Yeah. I have a gym membership, and I was good at going to it, but shit, since December like 10th, I haven't been. So thank goodness I'm paying a membership for a whole month and I didn't even use it once. I usually like to go like 5 times a week, but I've just been like dead. Hope all goes well tomorrow morning. Thank you, thank you. Reported. I got you. What's your... What did I get reported for? Swifty's going down tonight. I guess I'm going with him. Food to the door. Some services has a Twitch thing where chat can order food. Okay, well, if that's a thing, One, I need to look into that just because that's hilarious, but that wouldn't even be a thing for where I'm from. I'm like too far away from like a major city. But that is hilarious. I need to find a streamer that has that just to like go in there and be like, dude, you are my idol. One day I hope to grow up to be just like you. Damn, order me foods. Excel, he's Canadian. Where's that? So that pig is coming. It's gonna come after stream because it's kind of I'm just gonna live live share. What am I trying to say? Video live ducks because yeah, I fucked the picture up and I didn't want to go retake another one. The for some reason the size of it's so big. It won't let me send it, and then I resized it, and it's just like fucking morphed now, and I've bricked it up. But another thing I'm gonna have to do is like shave, because I have like a small kind of, I don't know if you'd call it a beard, but like a small beard going on, and that's like he doesn't have that thing, so that also doesn't help my case. I need to level my turn still. Gotta lock in, twin. I'm locking in. I'm locking in. Okay, at this point, who's even joining this? I've been leveling people. So Clam is Declax. Boyle is green. Who is Spell Chucka? Who is this person? Well, there was a paladin in here like half an hour ago too, and I'm not talking about fairy. That I don't even know who it was and where they came from. I can't remember their name now though. Some random just pulling up, just keep joining groups. He's like, oh, you don't even notice. Shit, I noticed you joined in my group, you fool. I just didn't know. I don't have a problem leveling you. I just think it's funny that like no comment just keeps coming back on new characters. Hasn't said anything. He's like, maybe if I don't say anything, you won't notice. Or maybe he died. I'm just boosting a dead guy's character. Alright, when Clam gets to 80, I'm out of here. Tomorrow morning's gonna be a blast, I tell you what. I should say men so people don't get the wrong idea. Men are stinky. Yeah, we are mass reporting green. Just think about oh god. No, I'm reporting you. We've already agreed. The community, we as a whole are reporting you when we see you in our group. Every time that character joins any of our group, mass report. You're gonna have to name change it so much that even when you change it to something positive, it's still gonna need name changed. Half this chat likes me more than you. Oh, okay, that's it. We were voting her off the island as well. Tribunal has spoken. You're okay doing a raid instead? Like, yeah, I was supposed to get off like 40 minutes ago. And I need to go eat my dinner. So I mean, if you're cool with it, and even if you don't want to do that, and we want to round up again tomorrow, though I also am doing my vision clear tomorrow. Gosu I think was let down on how poor that went, so I'm gonna do a little research on that while I'm in my in the waiting room for my appointment, and figure out what the hell I was doing. Bro, farming Throne of Thunder sucks. I mean, it is a long run. That's what even that Siege of Orgrimmar is such a long run going from boss to boss. And I used to farm Throne of Thunder a lot because there was a lot of mounts in there. The second boss has a mount. The bird boss has a mount. There's another one, and then probably pets as well. Like, I remember running that in so many different characters. Go eat some food. Yeah, I'm waiting for the ramen to show up at my door, or the sushi, or the Korean fried chicken, or you know, something's coming. I know it. I mean, it's just a matter of time, and how much I believe. But no, that sounds good with me. Yeah, let me just drop my address into the public of not ever happening. Yeah, I already started receiving mail. You've already leaked it. My mail's already like looking for husband to give me passport, or not passport. What is it called? A citizenship. They've already started showing up at my door, so I already know the sites you're looking at. I think I'm gonna go back on WoW starting this week and just finish my PvP shit, then farm. Well, I'd reach out to Mr. Vibe too if you. I think he's in our Discord. See how he got his gladiator. I think that's what he got. I know for sure he got 2.4. I don't know if that is high enough to get glad or not. But, yeah, we're one level away, so we will say our goodbyes. We will vote green off the island. And we'll call it a successful stream. Congrats everyone on your new 80s. As always, thanks for tuning in. It's a pleasure to always meet up and hang out. Enjoy the rest of your nights. Have fun at work tomorrow. Good luck in anyone's school. And with that, Declax is 70, so we'll see you all in the next one.